Today is our Warm Up to Earth Day indoor market. The idea was to kick off our 10th anniversary with our first special event, showcasing local vendors. So everybody here today is from Massachusetts, and there's a number of locally made products, everything ranging from food to crafts to plants, all kinds of different things from around the area. And also to help raise money for the Land Trust, we're holding a raffle. Every vendor who participates was required to donate an item for the raffle, and that's to help us raise funds for our 10th anniversary and support what we work on, specifically preserving open space in Waltham.
A furniture store closed, and I was able to purchase all of their samples for the upholstery. I make the bags by taking the upholstery sample and figuring out what size it is, and then designing a bag around what I have. It's repurposed fabric. It had one life in an upholstery showroom, and now it has a new life as a handbag, which many people will get to enjoy. It also keeps it out of a landfill, so it's advantageous to the environment as well.
Everything that we make is made by hand, from starting the dough to it being baked off to even the decorations. So it's very much, we've got a bakery that's running 24 hours a day. And that's it makes a difference in the end product.
I started to make these cufflets from the ties around curtains that I don't use, and I decided to cut them in half and decorate them and put lace. Some of this is antique lace. And then I started putting beads and decorating them, and then putting fasteners on to make bracelets, decorative bracelets.
What we produced here is what's called a broadside, and it's a frameable poem. You print only a very small number of them. They're meant to be put on a wall, and they're really an extension of that poem as a continuing work of art.
I get an old copper wire, I peel it, I get the copper wires from inside, twist them, and I make them into trees. Then with a nail polish, I make the little leaves and decorate them and glue them in different bases, like stones or rocks or whatever I find.
The one that we liked a lot was vanilla.
We're trying to process the cocoa beans as little as possible and keep them as much of the bean in the bar as we possibly can. So we make this from scratch, all the way from the beans. People will notice a lot of texture in our chocolate. There's some coarseness and some granularity to it. Again, because there are little bits of the cocoa beans and the sugar and everything still in there. We don't want to process that all out. That's where the flavor is.
One of the reasons that we decided on this venue is that we're right here in Urban Gardens. It's springtime, we're coming up on Earth Day, and we really wanted people to be aware of Earth Day and to be really excited about coming into this great season of spring after a pretty horrendous winter.
For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.